And just what I thought. I was having problems with OBS and YouTube talking to each other. So if you saw the thing, I was trying to get it to stream, but then it was saying that I was never live. So, alright, well, hello. Give me a couple minutes to verify everything's working properly. And just what I thought. I was having problems with OBS. Okay, we have sound on the video. Video on the video. YouTube saying it's live. Alright. Okay, so, I only got a couple hours to play, and I played very slowly. As you can see here, we left off of Halson, and most of all I did was loot the crap out of the temple, the goblin camp, and sell. Lots of selling. I haven't rested yet, alright? We did release Brackle. That was the only XP we got. 15 plus 25 for inspiration. So 40 total XP. Yeah. That's pretty much the only thing that happened. I have done a major weight limitation. Biggest thing right now is I got a ton of alchemy ingredients that this bag is getting a little bit heavy, but I don't want to craft any of this stuff that I don't need. So, I don't know. Basically all I did was take like, oh, speaking of which, I got like, what was it, like 14, 15 potions of healing was the loot in the camp. I bought a couple of greater healings from Dareth, but basically anything, I just, you know, got rid of like half my potion of speed. Anything over 6 arrows I sent to the camp. Went through, reorganized this. I reorganized my scrolls by spell level, specialty stuff, and then, well, that doesn't go there. Cantrips, level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, 4s. Other than that, I spent a lot of time the last couple hours looking at gear. One thing was I was like, okay, so we're going to have access to Act 2 soon. We're going to have access to the Crush Vendor, Lady Esther. Do I want the bracers to dexterity? When do I go get Shadowheart's armor from the Temple of Shar, the gauntlet area? So I was like, I need to make a plan for the build. Well, probably maybe about 3 hours, because I looked a lot of gear and build stuff. So right now, I'm thinking our options are 11 druid, 1 cleric, and I think I want heavy armor proficiency, so I can wear the armor of persistence. Now, when I did make my successful run through, when I was fighting the Ox in Act 2, he killed Damon, one-shot him. So I had to re-plan my gear because armor persistence wasn't no longer available. Double negative, but you know what I'm saying. So, it's possible we may fail the growth thing here a bit. I'm like, okay, I'd like the armor persistence because it gives resistance and blade ward constantly. Viconia's shield is really nice because it gives advantage against spells, and any spell attacks have disadvantage, and it's 3 AC because I'm trying to get up to like at least 26 AC. Like, the armor persistence is heavy armor though, and this actually works because when I was looking at the, it's like when I get to Act 2 I can get that shield that gets +3 initiative. And then I'm going to want crit, but if I'm using her thing, I'm probably going to wear the crit helmet, which is heavy armor required, and it gets resistance to fire. And I was like, later on I can get the helmet Baldurs for crit immunity. with armor persistence and Viconia's shield. So that also gives that helmet gives regeneration, immunity to stun. One other thing. Oh, +1 AC and saves. All right. So with the shield and armor, it's 20 plus 3, 23. The helmet would make you 24. Ring and cloak of protection would get us up to 26. And there's a couple other ways we could get our AC up, but I was like, yeah, that should do it. We're not Dark Urge. We're not getting the Dark Urge cloak. Being solo, we're going to get hit a lot, so the cloak of displacement doesn't make much sense. We just want to limit how much stuff can hit us, right? Oh yeah, so the helm Baldurs, I think I mentioned this, but it has immunity to critical hits, right? And I was like, okay, so taking a level cleric, we can get heavy armor there. So like I said, I was going back and forth, and I was trying to decide, like, oh, do I want to take cleric? Because, you know, the difference between spell casting 11 levels and 12 levels doesn't make a difference. You don't get any extra spell slots. So I could take a level of fighter for another AC and heavy armor proficiency. But cleric's the only class you can get heavy armor proficiency multi-classing into it. If you want to do fighter, you have to take them at level 1, so that changes which skills you have available. Not a big deal, but also we'd have to respec it and take fighter at 1, so our scrolls and items would be based off wisdom. But I was like, oh, I could take, and I also looked like, oh, I could take wizard, get all the spells, scrolls. I could go sorcerer to get that shadow, strength of the grave ability. Because I'd like to get shield spell would be really nice, because that could get us up to 30 plus AC with her reaction. But I really need Hero's Feast or Aid for extra hit points. There are some items that give aid, but it's self-use only. I was like, well, I could do three cleric. That'll give me my channel divinity. But I'm looking at all the different cleric subclasses, going, okay, war doesn't make sense. Tempest is probably the best one for us, but it doesn't really make sense. And if I use the amulet of greater health, if I'm only 3 cleric, I'm only going to get 1 channel divinity for the max damage. I was like, yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Because I'm not getting, because you'd have to get level 6 cleric to get the second one, and use the amulet of devout for the third one. I was like, yeah, that's probably not that big a deal. I probably can just get by without aid. So right now I know I want 7 druid for the 7 druid spells, freedom movement, wall of fire, all that stuff. Call woodland being, and at least 1 cleric. Alright, that was my plan. That's what I came up while I was playing earlier today, before I got on here after midnight. But I was like, well, if I'm using heavy armor, that means I'm not getting the spell DC armor. If I'm not dual wielding, I'm not getting DC there. If I'm using the shield, I'm not using Kethric's shield, I'm losing DC there. Like, how high is my DC actually going to be if I'm a caster? Because, you know, I've always, all the runs I've done has always been a thrower or archer. And I'm starting to think I'm not going to be able to cast spells later. Because I'm using I was like, Hood of the Weave is +2. Like, the cloak is 1, I think the armor's 1 DC. I was like, I can get by with that. So what a lot of people do, of course, is use the acuity helmets, right? And I was like, well, if that's the case, then I gotta use critical immunity somewhere else, so I don't get the blade ward. Now I could use the gloves that you can get from the temple, which gives blade ward to everybody, including yourself, unlike the Hellrider's Pride, and that would help all my summons. I also was like, oh, you know, there's those abyss beckoners. I'd forgot about those. But those cause enemies or your summons to go mad if they fail a wisdom save, and they can attack you. And I was like, yeah, that's probably not a good plan. It says the Woodwode and the Dryad's immune, as is like the Diva and stuff. But I was like, yeah, so I couldn't cast elementals or myrmidons, however you pronounce it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work, because we most definitely don't want to get killed by our own summons. And I was like, well, I could go Sanctuary or Invis. Another tactic, if you do go 1 cleric, is you can use Moonbeam and go in Sanctuary. But I kind of feel like that's unplanned exploit. But so Moonbeam, I don't know, because Moonbeam is considered its own entity. and that's why it doesn't work with the Radiating Orb build. So you can use Moonbeam with Sanctuary because, well, you know, you can't do Sanctuary or Spirit Guardians. You could in EA, but they fixed that so people couldn't cheese the game so much. But Moonbeam being like a summon, you can do that. So it's like, well, I mean, I guess we could do that. We could sit there for 300 years killing stuff slowly with like 60-10 damage or whatever. I guess level 5 spells. Anyway, also with the healing, since we're not going to have Mass Healing Word, we'd have to use Mass Cure Wounds. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to use a 5th level spell slot compared to a 3rd level spell slot to give 2 rounds of my summons. I was like, that doesn't really make much sense. I could just use the Abyss Beckoners. Anyway, everything I'm doing doesn't work out. So, right now, I was like, well, I could go Owlbear, but that's a completely different build. I was like, I could make my summons, go in Owlbear. I could still equip my heavy armor and all that, so I would just be using Owlbear until they knock me out of it, and I could still cast spells like Insect Plague and then Owlbear them. But Owlbear has shitty armor class, right? And then the armor of Moonbasking or whatever, it helps give you more armor class. I'm like, they only have 15 AC. So even if you're in a party and someone casts haste on them and like Warding Bond, it's like, these are things we're not going to have. So you can get some, let's see, 15 plus haste is 2, 17. Warding Bond's 1's 18. You can wear the armor to get you up to 20. So they can get kind of okay AC. You're still going to get hit like 30-40% of the time, though. And I don't think crit immunity is going to work because that shit doesn't work while you're in Owlbear form. So theoretically, even with the summons, you're going to be getting hit so much, you're going to get knocked out of Owlbear form in like one turn. Even though Moon Druid probably makes more sense for Saloon. Yeah, I just don't know what to do because we're not going to have the DC for the spells. So yeah, we don't really have the defensive abilities for Owlbear. Owlbear, even with Tavern Brawler, does do okay damage. You can get like, I don't know, it's like 35 damage a hit, and you get 3 hits per turn plus Crushing Flight. And you can do that with the summons out, and you can do that with spells out, right? Like if you throw Insect Plague. You can lose it in Owlbear form. But we would lose this. Right? You do keep, I think, the Boots of Striding's immunity to prone, so you don't lose spells that way, but we could also just buff and like freedom movement and everything and some of this stuff. So we may swap over to Moon Druid. I don't know. I think going to melee is stupid though. Maybe we could do it. Not like we wouldn't still be able to have defenses when we get knocked out. And it would mean we would be going Tavern Brawler as a feat. So that's the thing right now, right? Maybe right now I'm thinking 11 Cleric or 11 Druid, one probably Nature Cleric, because they at least get an extra skill at level 1. And I think Hero's Feast is probably aids a little bit more, but like I said, you can get aid from other sources, and you do get a few scrolls of it for the like infights. Yeah, it's only 5 hit points, but anyway. All I'm saying here is I'm okay to go up to like level 8, but then as I get to the end of Act 2, I'm going to start having problems that I'm not going to be able to increase my spell DCs up. So I'm contemplating like, well, the Amulet of Greater Health for the Amulet of Devout, do I want 2 spell DC, or do I want plus 36 hit points at endgame? Well, the 36 hit points and advantage on Constitution saves I mean, I think it's kind of a no-brainer, right? That maybe I should just give up the caster theory. Anyway. You can also, I know that people have done like Air Myrmidon builds with Tavern Brawler. You still get 3 attacks. You don't get all the cool Albert stuff. You do get a little bit more AC. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. But they get like the ability to stun enemies, so. Well, so while I was out here, I was thinking maybe we could kill a hook horror with our spells, because I like trying to make use of our stuff. Oh, that's something I forgot to look up. I was going to look up if hook horrors did slashing damage. So I think these guys have like 100 hit points. So it would take us a while to kill them with guiding bolts here. And he can't crit us, but I think they still get a multi-attack if they can make us prone. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, let's go look at it. We don't have to fight them yet. Yeah, so I think they could kill us if they knock us prone, which they can from the leap. You can also insta-kill them sometimes if you can get them to fall into the chasm. And maybe we should just come back at level 6. We get Minthara's boots will help too, because we won't be able to get knocked prone, so then they won't be able to multi-attack us. And it'll also give me time to look up the their slashing damage. Okay, so we should be starting the grove fight here shortly. 10 to 15 minutes. I think I've used a couple of the... I don't know if I've used a couple of the bags from some of the characters, but it's not a big deal. We clearly have enough food to cover it. I try not to use their items. Oh, there we go.
Food hungry. Want bite. Food.
As he approaches, his foot lands on...
No. Run.
Do we need animal speaking or detect thoughts here? I don't think so. Alright, long strider. We'll skip detect thoughts and speak animals because it shouldn't be talking to anybody. For this, I think we do probably want bloodlust. Is there any other option? Fire resist. No, I think we want this for the temporary hit points, and I'm gonna hope we don't have to fight Minthara by ourselves, because that's scary. Now, I did pick up a bunch of grease while I was over doing the thing, so... This would be nice for the sword spiders, I think. but we're not expecting it. Hey. Well, I did just clean it up when I got done with all the looting. It took a while. Do I keep Wargfang or put on Wargfang, or do I keep my +1 DC? I've also thought about putting this on so I could try to keep Zevlor alive. I'd have to load Healing Word up, but that's not a huge deal. I'd lose Missile Snaring, which isn't going to help against the Sword Spiders or Minthara, which is going to be our biggest concern. I could... I do have a Scroll of Misty Step. Let me double check. Right. So I think we take this off. So we want this for Minthara. So we don't want her to get able to get a hold off, right? So we want to try to prone her. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't think 3 temporary hit points is going to make the difference. Well, actually, we probably want boots of speed so we can run away from her. Shit. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab this just in case. I don't think I'm going to end up using it. Let's go talk to Dareth real quick.
We'll be clearing it. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Sweet, another bloodlust. Oh, do I have enough? Okay, yeah, I do that, buddy. I should not need more potions. I don't see any bombs. She didn't always have one, so... I do have some Ice Storm and Firewall if I need them. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy those. Okay. I already have my bloodlust. I can put this one away. I got invisibility if I need to run away. I got crate water and 5 bottles of water. Now I could throw water out here and start casting Call Lightning. But I think what we're going to do... if we grease the living shit out of this back area with all my grease bottles, like talking like all of this right here. So when I start off, the ogres that start off over here, we don't want them to throw barrels up and give us more aggro. I might drink a speed potion and drop a couple bombs. Now, my concern here is these oil barrels, I would like them to blow up and catch everyone on fire, so the fire does, you know, burning with everybody. That's my plan. Alright, so we want to do dragon. And those sword spiders are going to be a bitch. Let's go ahead and double check her here too. We do have Thunder Wave loaded up. Sleep, which won't work on Mithara, but this concentration, can't use that. I thought about throwing water bottles everywhere so I could call lightning and get double damage, but yeah, that's... I think we'll do that later. I think we do summon a minor elemental. Also could just drop a firewall across there and let them all kill themselves, but we only got one of those, and we can't get any more from Roa right now since Roa's left. See, how far out do these guys go? Think about... Well, I don't think the bombs will catch this stuff on fire, but I'm not sure. They are going to try to jump up through here. I don't know if you can even prone the spiders. Let's put one here. Can we hit multiple? Yeah, let's try to hit multiple area here. Hey, why not? I got them. And even if it just burns people, then, you know, whatever. That's cool too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get barrels, but I don't do barrels. Now, should we put one back here? No, I think we want to blow up these barrels separately. I will put one in here though, if anything gets through. I don't have Longstrider up. I do. Bloodlust, check. This is not going to be easy. I need to focus in. I'm going to summon Scratch, but we don't want Scratch anywhere near us. Scratch is the oh shit button. Probably not going to really be very helpful. I could learn how to like have Scratch do more stuff, but there's only the couple guys up here.
We're going to spill if you don't stop shaking.
I'm not shaking.
Please, you're
We
trembling.
can also drop Spike Growth right here, I think. Instead of Call Lightning, that might be better. Yeah. Alright, final prep. that should help us a lot too. I think they're going to do their own thing, and I'm a little concerned about that. I don't know if we got to actually control them.
Knock. Draw. Breathe. Loose. Knock.
I want them back over here though to help save Zevlor as long as possible. I'm not worried about other people. I want them on the ice spider.
God, this oil bloody stinks.
Not so bad as burning goblin will.
Oh, I could have gave that to, that's right. Could have gave that to Scratch.
Say it like that.
God, but what happened? We've seen the match. We threw them back one. We'll blow the horn to draw the... Make...
Oh, you know what? I probably should throw grease over here because that spider's going to come up over here. I mean, I can always get more grease bottles. Oh, no, they're... Ah, idiot's sitting over here. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna let this play out and go use the restroom. Be back in a minute. Oh, thank you, Alert. Oh, I didn't even get to talk to her. Oh, probably because I killed Drorazlin, that's why. Hey, we prone somebody. Alright, so if you can kill the sapper back here. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 12. So I think because I killed some of the people in the goblin temple or in camp, there's not, because I remember this having like 20 people. Maybe like 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there, and we'll get more from this, but like I said, we're gonna want to blow up these barrels. And I don't know if I want to use Potion of Speed. If we can kill this guy, it will blow everything up, right? What? Wait, what happened to my story form? Why would I cast Scratch, cast Longstrider, received rallied? Yeah, that was after I hit it. Scratch failed at fighting check, doesn't matter. This isn't time based. Why would it oh, did rally reset it? Alright, well, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to waste action on that. Oops. Sorry, wrong button. Do I try to kill this guy? If he blows up, he's going to do damage to that. Alright, so let's see what happens. I'd like to be able to hit the spider and this guy, and maybe the barrel. Wait, where's the other sappers at? Oh, right there. I could up to cast a guiding boat. Yeah, I think this is the best option. Don't know if I want to. Well, should I try to break all the barrels too? Yeah, I think this barrel is more important than the sword spider right now. Alright, we got word clack, so that's 1. Sapper moke. Mine collapse, that's 2. And what's this from? I clearly killed 3 people, right? Oh, it was probably the people in the barrels. Some of them popped out. Well, that's only got 1 hit point and burning, so we got at least that guy. It doesn't show anyone else dying. Okay. I don't know why it's saying we hit sword spider and the sword spider doesn't have any damage. Am I missing something here? It also says we hit a bugbear. Okay. With Call of the Week, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit a speed potion. And then when our speed's running low, we will invis. Oh, that's right. I got bloodlust. I didn't have to use speed, did I? Well, whatever. This works out. So we got 2 plus a couple guys in the barrels. That's what the 85 is for, I'm pretty sure. I like counting my kills up. 1, 2. That's 3. Booyah goes 4. The warrior was 5. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway. That we're back down to 8. So we still got a whole nother attack. We got another sapper over here. Oh, I think that's what it is they're too far out of range, so they're not showing up. That's why we're going up and down here. Alright, I think that's a good spot to be in. I could spike growth here, but I'm good right now. I'm still only at 11 people. That might be somewhat accurate. Go. Try to protect Zevlor, because he can save us maybe. I only did 8 damage. No, too bad. Oh, yeah. This thing's hard to hit. Oh, that's right. It's after one over here. Alright. So that covers our kill. Oh, that's right. I'm not in starry form. God damn it. There we go. That'll help him. Alright, we're going to back up now because our main concern is getting the sword spider down while they all kind of burn to death. These two might die to the spider, but I'm okay with it. Give myself bless. Yep, there's one. Oh, I was not expecting her to Misty Step up here. That's don't know if I've ever seen that before. You can hit the rally thing again. It costs you an action, but it'll give everyone 8 temporary hit points. Oh, that's not good. I don't think we're going to save Soloheart at this rate. Main concern is just saving ourselves. It has Searing Smite. Isn't that going to kill it? I was gonna try to kill this guy with the whole person, but I don't think I can get anything over there. God, I have to move up pretty close to do that. Yeah, my crappy short bow is not going to cut it. All right. We need to kill the sapper before he gets over here. We need to worry about Minthara. We need to hide this turn. So we need to use... I think we'll be okay probably coming up here. To invis, but we need to keep one action or bonus action to invis. So that means we got two things we can do. I think we keep magic missile for her. Yeah, that's this to get close enough. I think that's too risky. This is Act 1. I'm defending the grove from Minthara. Probably gonna die, but... I was gonna be in Dragon, and I was at the beginning. For some reason, I went and used the restroom while it was doing the cutscene. Let me scroll up far enough after I did all my bombs. Yeah, so I hit the thing to rally after talking to Zevlar. I went and used the restroom. I came back and I was like, what happened? And it just says lost condition. So I guess hitting the rally reset my starry form for some reason. Fuck if I know. Alright, I did use potion speed to get started, but Minthara did something I think I've only seen her do once or twice in all the runs I've done of EA and live, is she came up here. He's held, so he's gonna die. Probably from the sword spider, and she's gonna have opportunity to come over here. So I will be, well, I might run this way in invis. I'm not sure. I could throw another heal on him so he'd have blade ward against her, but I don't know if that's really gonna matter. We're so far away I don't think we can actually hit anybody. Yeah, I just feel like they're gonna die anyway. Yeah, I don't think I can save this whole person, and I can't kill the spider. There's no way I can do that. Can't spike growth because there's fire down there. I don't think killing the ogre does anything. I could try to knock... Well, Minthara can't be moved when she's concentrating on a spell. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't know what to do. I can't reach him to get rid of his poison. Let's go ahead and get that ready so hopefully I don't forget. You know, I could send Scratch up here. Let's do that. Give me another person to keep Minthara from killing me. Since of all my honor mode runs that have failed, most of them have come from Minthara. Oh, this can be so slow. He did exactly 3 damage. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that one. But to save this guy, I just don't see any way of doing it. You know what I could do? I could hit rallied, but I don't think that's going to stop him from being crit to death. I could throw a big heal on Zevlar, which might buy me a little bit of time. I could also, if I kill something, I could get an extra action. The dash. Yeah, I'm going to try to kill the hate waste another bomb, but yeah, if we do that, that'll just kill that one. Just give me another bloodlust should activate. All right, so we got 2 more guys down. So that's 2 more guys, or 2 less guys attacking Zevlar. That gives us an extra turn, which I am going to use to heal Zevlar, which will give him Blade Ward and Bless again. I need him to stay alive so they aren't attacking me. Am I close enough for this now? Yes. Now, well, that is a problem. I don't have enough movement to actually get away. Well, keeping him alive means the spider may not kill him, which means Mithara will be over there for an extra turn. Yeah, I think let's do this. Hot disc for Bless. Alright, we're not going to get to go for 2 turns, so let's see what happens. Well, he died anyway, so whatever. Hopefully I don't die from that.
The rest of you.
She's already used Misty Steps, so I don't... It's probably going to take her 2 turns to get over here, you know? What the fuck's going on? She's so branding? What's she doing? I've had some weird shit going on with the game lately. Alright, y'all need to kill the spider. Stop worrying about the thing, because all the zappers are dead, so I don't think they're going to get through the door. Well, why is the door broken? Why is the door up? That don't even make any fucking sense. Oh, that's right. She's being a prone. That's all right. I just need her not to attack me this turn, right? Alright, that covers the spider. Spider's not attacking me. Ain't no fucking spider or something, dude. Oh, that almost killed Ogre. I still don't know why that thing's open, because now they can come up to me. Or at this point, Mithara is the concern. Don't care if Zevlar dies. So they killed a Mephit. They killed Elegus. They killed him in one. What was that guy? Ashrek? They killed both Mephits, right? We have 6. Alright, we got 7 guys to kill. She's nowhere near us. She only has one Misty Step, right? I'm not imagining this, am I? I'll be as far away from her as possible. Yeah, I just want to make sure the spider went down. And then we will go hide Scratch over here.
Slaughter them!
No hold persons. Yeah, I'll use another speed potion when we can start doing something to her. I might leave her to kill him and work on these guys. I don't want these guys coming up in the back while I'm fighting Mithara. That would probably be bad. At 8 and 13. Hate to waste. Well, if I wait till they group up, I might be able to bomb them. I would like to cast Call Lightning on her, but oh, I just want to see what my thing is to attack. But all right, she's probably gonna make her saves. I just want to get her wet this turn so I can do other stuff. That bottle looks huge. Okay, now we run. Don't think she can get close enough to hold us yet. Which way is she going? She gonna stand next to the bear? Well, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, she's too far away for me. Zevlor, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. We know she can one-shot him, though. Shit, they might go up there and, yeah, so I drink potion speed, I'll have more movement to run away. This may work out. I drink potion speed, I can call lightning her twice. She'll heal next turn, though, if we don't kill her. If we do kill her, then we might be able to kill everyone else before our speed wears off. Haven't used any of my own spells yet. Don't worry, I have more in stash. Yeah, we'll most definitely bless ourselves in case she tries to hold us. She should use her ability to, yeah, 24 hit points. Okay, there we go. She's still gonna be wet for this turn, and I get 2 hits. Zevlor, you are fucking useless, dude. So fucking useless. Well, I think my grease is working here. Yeah, so my plan here was to make sure I had enough targets for her and the spiders not to target me. And I don't think anyone's really targeted me. Right? First the spider and her had to go through these guys and Elgist, Ice Mephits. Now, I kept Zevlor alive, and what's going on? She's attacking Zevlor. We don't get any XP for that? She only had 36, so yeah, we took her out. Oh, that's right, we got Bloodlust. And that's it. We won't use any more resources. God damn, dude, you've missed like every attack.
In that corpse. You should take a look.
That's the last of them. Timora, smile on me. They're dead.
Well, we kept one person alive. I feel accomplished.
Gods, you did it.
They name us outcasts, hellspawn, foul blood, but the blood of those who fell today ran as pure as any heroes. So I call us by another name. We are survivors. We are family. The road to Baldurs Gate is a long one yet. But you have earned every stride.
You? I don't know if... I don't care. Should you...
But we need not speak of departures, just... And I, for one, could use a bloody...
Alright, Damon's alive, Halson's alive, Zevlor's alive. I think all the main important NPCs.
Hard words for Korga, I expect. Go, speak to him.
I can't remember.
I must keep going.
Oh. Some of these people are going to be dead before we see them again, right? No, we'll get 3 when we go to the crash, so we can get ability drain then.
Time, everyone. Let's go.
Where's our XP situation? I don't know how much we got from that. Alright, we do not need this ever again.
We did it. We're leaving. Now.
Yes, you are. If there's fight out, and you do not stop, correct?
I'm probably at the point I should probably start picking all this stuff up. Oh, I was gonna say, I think that's someone from the initial fight. Well, we got our bombs back. Down a couple potions of speed. It's an alchemist fire, but that's minor. Oh, by the way, if you ever do this fight and you have your party start off like over back here, you can do that. They'll have to fight you before going to the door. I did that once in EA. It was very interesting. Harder, of course, but it's interesting. Alright, thanks everybody. Let's leave this grease here because it looks cool. Oh, that guy's not burned anymore. Oh, we didn't do the quest to go find Donnie.
Heltrell didn't want us.
I think I've done that quest once. Where's Mo? Is Mo up here? Yes.
If any of your stuff goes missing.
I don't think there's any XP to get for talking to these people.
Arm yourselves. Better to have a weapon and not.
Where's Damon? Damon's supposed to be like up here somewhere, I thought. One of these areas.
Remember,
Is that missing?
the river and follow it downstream.
Like on the street.
Oh, you know, he might be down at his thing.
Types won't want a tiefling cooking for them. The common folk.
Now, cart sounds fine.
Baldurs Gate.
Well, whatever you are.
For a proper ox, maybe.
All that fuss and
Oh, that's right. Halston's down there talking to Conga.
but you've solved both those problems in one go. Of course.
I want to buy all these scrolls, but I ain't got the money.
May
I
you
do.
keep
I mean, I
balance.
do kind of have the money, but do I spend another 500 for that? Level 4 scrolls are 500. So I am not doing Karlach's heart. I had the companions, one because I like getting the XP for them, and then I immediately sent them to camp. And my general rule is companions can't join the party to gain benefits to the soloist. Same as I don't do camp casting. So I can't, well, I'm Shadowheart, but if I wasn't, I can't grab Shadowheart to kill the Night Song to get the spear. I can't grab Asterion to get the potion from the vampire lady. Blood lady.
You took it instead. Grace, you will. It is.
So as you say.
Oh, we'll get the reward
And
down
so
here.
it is done, Master.
She shows great insolence. You will soon. The Grove stand. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. The journey, but that.
Strength in the shadows. May Sylvanas forgive me.
I don't know if she's got anything to say about us rescuing Halston.
The goblins are gone.
Oh, I don't know what happened to that.
You done it? No, I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. Of course, let's play.
If you're wondering why I keep highlighting people, is because my push to talk button is the same as the highlight button in this game.
Well, what have we here?
Bunch of stuff I'll never use. You know, I'm starting to think I don't need 4 elixirs of poison resistance. In fact, I don't even know if I need 1 elixir of poison resistance. I'm gonna sell those. Well, I mean, we still pretty much got full spell slots. There's no point in a elixir of bloodlust. There's really no point in going to resting just to go rest. To do the party. I am going to take my break. If you are here and not familiar, I have a lot of health issues. Mostly a bad back, bad knee. My back's really bad. So, since chair setting is horrible, I take breaks, which is not good for streaming. But if you leave, I understand. I have to do what I have to do. So, I'm going to take a break, go around, use the restroom. I'm also diabetic, so I have to get a drink all the time, and I have to use the restroom all the time. So, every 60 to 90 minutes, I just take a 5-minute break. AFK. Oh, I'll see if I can get you something to look at besides dead bodies. And about 3 more seconds, I'm almost back. Next, I'm going to be going over the combats or things I still have to do for the main map and the Underdark, which we're under 10. Grass. Okay. I don't know if we really need that. All right, let's go and get our fucking thing on. Still don't know why it went off. It would have been really helpful to have, being as guaranteed damage against the spiders, right? Okay. I do not mind using the potions of speed or the things. I need to look something up real quick. Creatures, monstrosities, hook horror. Hook horror's hook is piercing. Multi-attack is piercing. So, the Minotaur amulet's not going to help with that. Now that we can concentrate on the spell and not get knocked prone, because we have Mithar's boots. And I'm really happy she didn't try to cast Hope Person on us. I don't know. I think after we got her down the second turn of attacks, you know, when after she had healed, I think Scratch could have maybe thrown a potion on us, but I kind of regret spending action getting that guy unparalyzed only for him to die right after. Yeah, so I'm gonna go kill some stuff before we do the party. We're around 2,000. Yep. Okay. So, this area is done. Emerald Grove is done. We can come back and loot some stuff after the tiefling's gone. It's not that much money. It's like $300 or $400. And I'll probably want to get that, whatever it was from Aaron, after I go sell the stuff I just bought to Dareth. Okay, so, when I started the stream Sunday, whatever it was, there was, so I had done... hit level 5, going to Grimforge on the boat. Skipping the boat dialogue because I had the boots. And then I did Grim to get the shield. Didn't really do anything else there other than grab the shield mold and invis down to get the mithril ore. And then I came up, I said, okay, so there's 10 things left to do on the main map and 6 in the Underdark, but some of those, like the Hag, I'm not doing at level 5. Probably wait to the 7 for that. Maybe the Matriarch. I don't know. I don't want to do it too high above level. But we did the Owlbears and the Ogres. I did not want to do the Ogres, but Scratch's dumbass had ran over there to find a dig location and activated them, and I never got to dialogue them to have help for, say, the Creche or something. So that's a problem. But there was nothing we could do. So I killed him and got the helmet. So that was 2 of the 10 up here. Then last stream a couple days ago I did the Goblin Camp. So that's 3. Gut was 4. Jorazlin was 5. Safe Halston was 6. We just did the Defend the Grove, which is Mithara. So that's 7. So on the main map we still have the Gith Patrol, which I prefer. I could go over there. I do have 4 inspiration. But there's not that many left, inspiration left for Act 1 for Acolyte that I can get. Some of them, like reading the Saloon Knight chest prayer and the Owlbear Cave, I can't do because Shadowheart's not allowed to. Also, when I was looking at builds, I'm like, oh yeah, Shadowheart cannot do the Mirror of Loss if she kills the Night Song, or spares the Night Song, right? So some other build issues I'm having, so that's one other DC I'm not going to have. Spider Matriarch, Hag, technically also the Mask, but I just factored that all in together. They're not that much XP, so there's really no point going over fucking with them. So, as I was saying, I could go do the Deception. I could disguise into Gith, which then you just have to make like a DC 15 Deception with enhanced ability, and I think I got 1 Charisma. We should make it, and there's always the possibility we fail 4 times in a row because, you know, streaks happen. but I'd rather fight him. So, and you know, I have died once to Anders this run. Safe scummed it. So technically, it is not Dishonored run yet, but being I really did die because of my mistakes, because I forgot he could jump that high to the rooftop. It's really a Dishonored run, which is fine. I just want to do the origin, and you know, practice on solo. So those three things, I don't see any reason to go fight the hag, the Gith, or the matriarch at level 5. So we're going to move on past that. In the Underdark, we have. I am not doing the Spectator or the Bullet or Bernard right now. I probably could survive Bernard, but yeah. Especially with Susur Blooms. But we can't do that till we get all the Susur Blooms to disactivate his cronies. So yeah, take those 3 off. That which leaves the beach fight. Now, I've never done the use Glut to resurrect Minotaur to help with the beach fight, and then resurrect something else, like go fight the Bullet. Then I could say the beach fight if I want to do that later, because like I said, this build's not as good as like a Gloomstalker, so maybe we want to use a little bit more, I don't want to say cheese, but more meta tactics. And then there's the hook horrors. So I think we're going to do the hook horrors right now, and maybe the beach. We don't have to take Glut down there. Alright, we can always bring him down later, so. Now these guys can fuck us up, so. As long as we're concentrating though, I think we're alright for the prone. But they do have a lot of hit points. I think I'll just create water on them to start the fight. Oh yeah, Scratch is with me, that's right. Now you also could bring, if you have Glut in your party, maybe you could have him help you here. I can't remember. I just pretty much never get Glut. Alright, so we're immune to crits because of our shield. Bloodlust isn't really going to help us fight one-on-one. You can pull them back to the Myconids, but then you might not get the XP, so. Yeah, I think we're just going to be doing water here. We get advantage, so we can use our guiding boats also. Is there any other attack we might want to do? Melf's doesn't do enough damage. We got 3 star maps to use, so that's good. Yeah, I think we might just do this. Oh, he's gonna clack. Let's wait till he gets a little closer up. Basically what I'm saying is, there's still some danger here, right? Still could die. Alright, come on. Get your ass up here. Yeah. Oh, well, they have 15 AC. Oh, I should have had the bracers or boots on. That's right, because I actually need to concentrate on a spell. What am I doing? Well, I will get first. Don't heal. Yeah, we need to concentrate on the spell, so. And what's the fucking range on this thing? 9 meters. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't have a lot of water bottles if we keep doing this. Oh, he lost. Okay, alright. Doesn't really matter. Alright, time to run. So we're in turn-based, but the other mobs won't be. It doesn't look like they're gonna stay around. I probably shouldn't have ran. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I can short rest after. My God. A 20, 16, 15. Oh, he's not going to be wet anymore. Alright, well, this might go bad.
Got to press on.
I'm going to burn one call lightning for one dude because he keeps making every save. And he's wet, too. Oh, he was wet. He can't multi-attack unless we're prone. Should I just go up and kill him? Do one more turn. Hey, he rolled a 14. Great. Yeah, I was really expecting a lot more damage from this fight. Oh, the week should work. So. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately we took one call to lightning for that. Oh. Oh. I was like, this guy, I didn't think these guys would still be here. Where's Phil? Okay. Oh, there's 4 of those. We've already killed one. There's one up by the Suster Bloom. So we can cast it again. I can't remember if he holds or not. not wet. I'm just going to keep running back until they catch up to me. Get as much damage as possible. Yep, I knew that was coming. This is not good. He could break a water bottle. So I'm kind of running low. Oh no, I could. Hold on, I can do this. I gotta be concentrating again here. Oh my god, 4 fucking damage. I didn't realize that was in the thing there. I'm not worried about him. I'm just worried about those things. I'm gonna have to pull him up to the Myconids. Alright, that one's not gonna be wet. This one's still wet. We still have advantage too. Okay, that's different. Well, sometimes shit just happens. And then it's 5 damage. Oh, we lost the combat. Oh, shit. I can't cast another Call Lightning, so that's alright. No, I needed to... Alright. Oh, that's right. It's way too far away. Keep forgetting I'm on a illusion. I'm only gonna get 2 casts of this, but it's alright. I hope I didn't break the thing for the masterwork weapon, did I? Cat, hook core, destroyed. Oh, great. That may be a first for me. That's like 3 firsts for me so far this run. Okay. Whatever. I can't remember if he can jump over that far or not. I think he can. No. We got enough guiding boats, we can handle this. I knew he could. Oh shit, we're not concentrating on anything. They can... Enough movement to pounce. And damn it. Oh, that just helps me.
Might as well take a look.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Well, it wasn't easy, but we're getting there. I believe that's all 4 of those, so it's just 1 more guy left. The caster. Down to level 3 spots, but spell slots, but it shouldn't be a problem. Also on the star maps that we couldn't seem to hit. Yeah, we didn't really have any fights for Bloodlust. But we needed it for other fights, so that's fine. Well, I think the Masterwork weapon thing is like less than 100 XP. I'm not going to worry too much about that. See, his shit should be wearing off here in a second. I don't want to kill the Saucer Blue. Okay. Dude trying to kill himself? Oh, I should have upskilled it. I don't know if this guy can hold or not. Let's get a bless up. Help out. Yeah, I thought that might kill him with Call of the Week, but we're not quite up there. Bye-bye.
Gibberish is giving me a headache. A welcome rest.
Should be 4 here. So I already got 2 over there. Yeah, so I didn't realize the Saucer Bark basically just dies from 1 hit. So what was that thing? Round 7, that was not it, was it? Oh, I hit it for 22 damage. Yeah, that would probably do it. It's stupid that there's only one place to get that, you know. There's a whole fucking like 600-foot tree here. I mean, tell me she couldn't cut a little bit of bark off somewhere else on the tree? Oh, don't I already have this one. Yeah, I feel like I might have missed one. Isn't there one down on the ground? Didn't I get that one? So hard to see. I mean, it's possible I destroyed one. Alright, well, we don't want to go any further than this, because we sure the fuck ain't fighting a bullet right now. Well, in EA, I used to come up here when I was solo. When I was doing my solo level 1 challenge, and I came up here to kill these guys. He does actually have Misty Step, and one time he actually came up there to kill me. Alright, let's go back up here. I feel like we're just missing one. Okay, yep. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's only 5. I'm gonna go drop these off over here. Or go over here to drop them off.
No time to waste.
I already done all the towers, except for the top fight, so we can just go drop these off. Just so you only have to fight Bernard, and then you can go kill those guys later. Oh, I hate when it does that. I guess we did have enough. That's all I had to. So if you do it right, you can see one. Oh, it's because Scratch went and picked it up, didn't he? Because we threw it. Okay, 1, 2, 1 for each of these guys. So yeah, I got 5. So you're gonna have one guy you're gonna have to fight. Now you can try to void bulb him down at the beginning. It doesn't kill him, but it does do like 50, 60 damage. This is because he's resistant to everything. Wait, is he resistant to... He's not resistant to radiant damage. Alright, well we're not fighting him right now. Yeah, there's no need for workfang at this point, right? Like, there's no... I need it for spiders. I don't think we're going to be using this stuff, but I've kept some of it. We can sell that. I think I'm going to go ahead and... well, never mind. We can sell that. Well... solve that problem. I don't think we need this anymore either. Can we sell it?
Could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Welcome back. Have you made an... I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Oh, right. It was Conjure Minor Elemental. Yeah, we can just buy one from him. It's the same price. Oh, wait. We can't do that yet.
Very well.
Time is it? 4 o'clock? Yeah, it's time for me to head out.
We'll be clear. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
No, not every item. Fine, let's do it the slow way. I've had his wyvern toxin forever. I'm just gonna sell it. This is half a pound I don't need. I'm not really attacking very often with my weapons now. I was keeping this in case I wanted +1 initiative, but yeah, I just can't think of a reason why I'd want that. Or a situation where I need that. So as long as you give her the noble stock, I suggest getting her approval up and then selling her named items if you think you might need them later in Act 3. We did use one, so let's get another one.
Have I got everything then?
Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't sell that because it's story based.
Welcome back. I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well.
I think 500 for those isn't really that worth it, but if it keeps you alive, it's worth it, right? Alright, what am I missing here? Oh, I can go back on the stream and find out. It's not speed potion. Something else. I don't know what elixir we're going to use next, because I think we're going to Rosymorn, which is going to be what? Well, we're going to need a strength elixir for the We'll check so we don't have to walk over the mines, although I think I can just have Scratch do it. Pretty sure we have a elixir at home. If not, Dare sells one like every other rest. Oh, god dang it. I don't think the camp happens unless you actually rest at the rest. I don't think I can stop it now. Why is it doing that? I just need one of them. Thought it was supposed to automatically do it. Oh, cool. I don't think we would have got this from the party, so.
The cub holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound.
Wait, I can't cast guidance on myself?
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
I could cast guidance because my hand was occupied, is what I'm gonna guess. Alright, we'll talk to him later. Wait, what? I glitched out? Didn't I just rest? Alright, I guess it forces you into cutscene and then you have to go back to bed.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find tooth. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Properly.
I'm just walking up here before I go back to rest. I haven't romanced anyone, so I don't think there's going to be any romance to worry about. I'm going to run and turn off nudity. Okay, so everyone still is basically where they were.
Of course. It's a big city. Lots of opportunity. Baldurs Gate. Don't let that place.
Would you look at... It's nice to be somewhere. And with good potations, too. Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom. And our friendship. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
I don't really want to spend time talking to anybody. I guess we'll do a quick Zevlor and Halson. Okay, and a fair maybe.
This might be the wine talking, but I need an angle. Any ideas?
She probably wouldn't be happy about it.
Humble heroes make the best ballads. But fair, I'll not...
Was that Gorilla?
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. Go on, enjoy it.
Alright, it's good enough for me. We're not, like I said, we're not doing a romance. We don't need to, we just literally rested, so.
Buzz of celebrate. You've picked up a few pleasant. You sleep alone.
You are without a bosom
Of
companion.
your recent...
I trust you enjoyed your evening. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. To get to the towers, this curse shrouds everything in shadow. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings. Tormented, so it seems, though I don't. You could go, long ago. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to. Already? If only I would like. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his dark justiciars years ago. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something, but...
I mean, I've seen this like 50 times,
I put
so...
far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. I'm glad you approve. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore... Indeed.
Cannot ignore it any longer. There are signs that dark justiciars were once a presence in this region. No matter how much of your memory was surrendered to the Night Singer, you cannot forget about her legendary justiciars. Her most loyal servants and finest warriors. Once, Lady Shah could lay claim to whole armies of dark justiciars. Until a mysterious calamity, long in the past, broke their seat of power and bled their ranks away to nothing. Your own Mother Superior revived the tradition and created new justiciars. How you longed to become one of them. Yet she always denied you. Perhaps you may find a way to prove yourself as well. Even join the ranks of the Dark Justiciars. You must press forward and see what is revealed to you. Where the Dark Justiciars of old once walked. Perhaps a new one might emerge.
I just can't remember what was here. Oh well. Yes, and YouTube talking to each other. I'll figure it out. Oh, alright, I checked this stream, the beginning of the stream. It was a wyvern toxin, so let's just throw the water in. Yeah, it's level 6. I could just go get on my own. That's why I looted the first time, because I think the bodies disappear. Yeah, pretty much all the bodies are going. Alright, whatever. I mean, we've done everything over here. Except the Hag, the Gith, and the Matriarch Spider. None of those are affected by walking to the mountain pass. We should be good. Anyway, when I said alone, I meant like off stream. Because the Grimishka fight, yeah, you just like cast Spike Growth or Cloud of Daggers or something. Yes, they're affected by magic, but it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna get a big chunk of XP walking out here. A couple hundred, I think. Probably could get more at level 6, but then again, we mostly haven't done Grimforge, so we should get some XP over there. Maybe explore XP. Oh, that's right, I forget to come in from the side. We will not be fighting the undead right now. I probably could handle it because I have a lot of radiant damage, but those guys are scary up close. Yeah, it's 240. Just... Oh, I forgot to get my strength elixir. Just for coming out here, talking to Esther... to the Flaming Fist helmet. Remember, this is the other side of the Gith entrance where the patrol is. So I don't know where the bridge is supposed to be that got damaged. I mean, there's the water, so probably over there. It's so cool just when you first get the game, just to look at all the places, try to find hiding spots. Or hidden things. I could give her the Owlbear egg. I think I'm gonna call it right there. I don't think I'm gonna get the periaptive wound closure right now.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
I warn you, I'm
Lysander,
exceptionally well
god of the
armed.
dawning sun.
You know, look over there. Oh, it's... Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of... This... Hogwash, of course. A Gith Yankee can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly. Eggs. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I see. A word of advice.
I think Shadowheart would be totally into that, so we're
What
gonna do it.
news of our little project? Very well. But I'll make note of how much time you waste trawling through baubles.
This is a good swap item for thievery. You still get the advantage, but you get so much other stuff, but I don't want to spend 3,000 just for that. That's kind of cool, but not as cool as what we got. Yeah, the only thing we could possibly want over here is this, and we probably should buy it. Not doing it right now, but... so, my plan here is I'm going to loot all this area over here. Now this has a pretty high DC check, but I think with enhanced ability and an elixir of Hill Giant Strength, we have a decent chance. I don't think you can throw grease on this one. Anyway, even if I do have to go through that way, I can cast jump. I'll have the strength elixir on. I can send the Scratch out to look for the repulsion lines. Because the Scratch falls to his death, who, like, I care, but I don't care. Anyway, so the kobolds and Gormishkas should be pretty simple for us, you know. I did read, I don't remember what I was looking up when I saw it, but someone said you could get the Githyanki XP for those first two and have them fight the kobolds, and you just like invis and hide. So I guess you'd have to activate, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I guess you have to activate the kobolds and then walk up for the cutscene, but the cutscene wouldn't play because you're in combat, so the two Gith would just be sitting there with the, was it halflings or gnomes? And I'm like, okay, I guess that would work. Anyway, we also can go down and get like 400 or 500 for coming in the back way. We just have to make sure we disguise self as Gith. So, I should be able to go in the Gith thing, get the 3 tadpoles, get the vendor who can sell like supreme potions, and that's why I'm not too worried about the carry out the wound closure, because we are not going to be killing a Kresh anytime soon. So we should have plenty of time to pop up over here and see if we can get some nice potions. I don't know why she sells. She not only sells the next tier, but she sells 2 tiers up. They just don't always spawn. Anyway. The kobolds, there's like 14 of them. I think if you include the ones in the barrels. And there are some shenanigans you can use with the kobolds in the barrels. Like you can use one to loot answers, the sword from answer, because if you're in combat with it, you can't. Cutscenes won't happen. Anyway, yeah, we're down to 1400 now. I think I'm gonna get half that just from Explorer experience. So I probably will hit 6, which will be going to Druid, which gives us the Cosmic Omens. The plan right now is probably just to go Druid at 6 and 7, and then get Cleric, Nature Cleric at 8 for heavy armor proficiency. Because by then we'll be well in Act 2. Pretty much Act 1 will be done. Probably won't have the Kresh finished, but half of it. And we'll be getting a lot of our gear, not in-game gear, but gear improvements. Alright, y'all have a good night. Or, well, it's so early. Y'all have a good day. Anyway, I mentioned this like a week or so ago. I'll show you my dialogue history so you can see that I never talked to any of the companions to have them join the party, right? Because you have to talk to them to get them to join. So as long as I show that to you and say, hey, I completed these fights, and here's the proof that I did it solo because there's no one else I've talked to. Alright, y'all have a good day. Let's see. Friday night. I don't know if I'll say right now I'm leaning to stream Friday night. I'd say like 70-30, but I don't want to 100% commit. Alright, take care.